Can you relate to this? We tend to get more of what we don't want instead of what we do want. Why does it seem like that? That we attract more of the things we don't want versus the things that we do? Well, it's actually pretty simple in theory, and we're going to kind of talk about it in this video. So Albert Einstein has this great quote. He says, "Everything is energy, and that is all there is to it. Match the frequency of what you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy. This is physics." If you find that you keep getting more of the things you don't want, it's likely because you're attributing too much attention to it. You're focusing on it too much. And so you're seeing what you're focusing on. So instead of focusing on all the things you don't want, it's pretty simple actually. Start to focus on the things that you do want. Well, you might say, but I don't have those things. Doesn't matter. You just need to start feeling as if you do. Does that sound crazy? I mean, it might. A lot of people think this stuff is crazy, but it's physics, according to Albert Einstein. Well, let's say you have this desire for something. And I'm willing to bet if you ever thought about achieving some kind of goal in yourself, you felt in your body what it felt like if you had it. You know, you're sitting there thinking about, man, it'd be really great if I had $1 million or whatever the thing is. If you tap into the feeling of what it would feel like to have that, and you started thinking about it and basically focused more on abundance and finance and money coming to you versus, man, I got no money in my bank account right now. I don't know what I'm going to do for money. I'm broke. How am I I can't go buy this thing. So your energy is in scarcity versus, man, how am I going to make money? What are the ways that I can make money? What are all the things that I can provide? What kind of value can I give to people? You know, right? It's like night and day difference. The only thing that's holding you back really is your imagination. It takes energy. It takes imagination to imagine yourself being that great writer or artist, or being with that person, having that lifestyle, living in that house. It takes energy to imagine it because we can't really see it in reality yet. We're in our current circumstances. So it takes the imagination and the concentration, the focus, to start to cultivate this energy within us. And it really is that simple. I think the real trick is to do it consistently. And it's going to happen really gradually. You know, it's not going to be you wake up one morning and because you felt a certain way the day before, you're magically going to have that thing. But if you consistently start to attune yourself, like a tuning fork, I said that funny, then you're going to start focusing more on what you want to attract to your life. And every time you catch yourself thinking about something that is not desirable, well, that should be like a red flag coming up where you go, wait, no, I'm not going to focus on this. Let me refocus my attention to the desired outcome. And that's really the trick of it. So try that right now. Think about something that you'd like to have in your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a financial thing, whether it's an environmental thing, living in a new place. Close your eyes and imagine that you were already living that reality. You already had that thing. Can you feel in your body the emotion of that, the energy of that? You might need to flex your imagination muscle a little bit, but it's not that hard with a little bit of staying power. If you work on it for a week, you will start to be able to better tap into that. And I'll tell you, it becomes a habit. It becomes kind of a compulsion. You naturally start to think in these terms because whenever you catch yourself not thinking that way, you remember, oh yeah, let me attune myself to the energies of the things that I want. And little by little, you start to move in that direction more and less in the direction of the things that you don't want. Let me know if you were able to imagine something. Let me know if you were able to tap into that emotion, and keep it up and report back. Let me know if you're working on this. I'd love to hear. Okay. Thanks for listening to this, and I'll catch you in the next video.